Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Antonio Pizzulis. Right back at you with another lighting breakdown. Let's get to it. So if you haven't done so yet, please hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get some notifications. Next time I post a video, you'll be one of the first ones to view it. And you can post your comments letting me know that you were the first, as if that holds any value whatsoever. So for today's video, we're going to take a practical approach to building your skill set in lighting interview settings. Being that I'm home for the holidays and I don't have access to my plethora of equipment that I usually show up to locations with, I've got one traveling light in my camera. I decided to show you how to make a very usable cinematic interview setup with bare bones, next to nothing, stuff you could find in a basement or a closet that you could throw together last minute and still get really professional results. So for those of you who are just getting into cinematography or videography and have just bought your first light, it's an exciting feeling. And you start turning it on and you're like, okay, I spent a couple $100, maybe $1,000 to set up this beautiful light, and it's gonna make everything look cinematic all of a sudden. And then you turn it on and you're like, oh wait, no, that's the skill that I refused to learn in the first place. That's how I got myself here, digging a hole into my wallet. Have no fear. We're gonna take this one light and we're gonna show you how much you can actually do with this light to get yourself and your skills to the next level. Sometimes you're in a situation where you don't have all the gear that you wish you would have, whether it's the budget, whether it's traveling limitations, you can't bring your whole gear set with you on the airplane. Whatever it may be, you're gonna be stuck in situations sometimes that are less than favorable. This is to show you what you can do, be inventive, and put a band-aid on that and make it work regardless. And sometimes you're gonna learn that the messiest sets are gonna yield the most beautiful results. And remember, it doesn't matter what your set looks like or what your gear looks like, what matters is what this looks like, the frame. So get over it. Don't start buying expensive things because you want your production value to look good. Back in film school, I knew a lot of people who didn't really have ability. What they would do is they would spend a lot of money on the best gear, the biggest stands, and kind of go overkill on it just because they wanted the illusion of a production. They wanted people to show up and feel like, oh my God, this is a real deal. That is phooey. That is secondary to what is happening here. And once you accept that, you become a better filmmaker. So let's get to it. So we picked our frame by some windows because we're going to need all the help we can get here for one light. Put the variable ND filter on there, bring down the levels of the windows to make it a bit more manageable. The shadows become too dark now, so we added this little light in the china cabinets to add a bit more exposure there. Now we're dealing with the Nanlite Forza 60C as our key. We don't have a modifier, so we just bounce it off this sheet of white blanket. Without everything, it looks like this. Once you turn on the Forza, boom, you get your nice soft key light that goes into shadow over on the left side of my face, and that's because we added these negative fill key coats. That's supposed to do two jobs. It's adding negative fill, and it's also stopping the window that was right next to us from spilling onto the face to give us a bit more control. But what you can see here too is the key light, since it's over my shoulder, is also acting as a backlight, and that's motivated from the window on the very back left. And with one light fixture, that's as much control as we can get, but that's about it.